amazing to see all these different people in this room together. I hope that we can all get to know each other better and better over the years. This is a poem that I wrote my dad called Thank You. For the woods and for the waves, my first love. For wise words, for excellence, for fervor and greatness. For details, to look closely for the truth of a thing. For flavor, you inspire me to connect my heart to everything. For care, I know that we were always the purpose of your labor. For courage, to never let fear keep me from fun or from righteousness. For fire, your deep desire to see things change, to make things better. And for your care, your deep despair that men would hurt each other so easily. For your face and its fair grace when it would smile upon me. Regret, I won't forget how I relied upon thee. But truth will be what soothes me as I relearn your memory from stories of your glories, from this my newfound company, of all these souls who love you and soar these clouds above you as you lift us up together. Your honeybees and your lemon trees will be safe in our keeping. Your memory, our harmony, your hope's fulfillment will be our seeking.
It's been a really intense year, just about exactly a year since we heard that Dean was sick. And I have to say it was probably the best year that I spent with Dean, and I'm really, really thankful that we had this time where, you know, he really slowed down and we were able to connect in ways that we hadn't before. And I learned a lot of things this year that I didn't know about Dean. I spent a lot of time thinking, in the past, thinking how different we were, and this year I learned a lot about the ways that we are the same. I learned that Dean dabbled in theater when he was in school, and it was one of his fondest memories. And that's pretty much what I spend my life doing now. I learned that he worked in renewable energy in his work at O'Melveny, and that's one of my pursuits now. I learned that he went to law school to help the little guy, and that's a passion of mine now. And I learned a lot of the ways that we're similar, and a lot of the struggles that we've gone through in our lives are the same, and I'm happy to carry on the work that he's done, you know, in the way that I am. And I learned mostly this year really how strong he was, and the way that he took the news of his illness, and the way that, you know, the way that he lived in the last year, connecting with us and spending time enjoying life and really being happy. And I really discovered that he felt very good about his life and the way things went, and he took it all very well, and it showed me strength that I aspire to. And thanks everybody for being here. And Callie Olive, my wife, some of you know, couldn't be here. And she sends her love as well. Thanks.
some of you know, the last 2 years for Barbara, my wife, and myself have been kind of troublesome years in the sense that Dean lost his sister, our daughter. It was followed by another death of a family member. And then my brother-in-law died, and for each of these we had a memorial service. Then my wife's sister died. We went to the memorial service in Washington. And then just 2 weeks ago, I was speaking at another memorial service for our very good friend and neighbor who had just died. And so Dean is sort of the sixth one in the row. And when I mentioned before he went that there were a long string of the last couple of years of deaths and memorial services, and if there was something he wanted to say, I would be glad to echo it, although at that time we were talking about years rather than months. And Dean said, in effect, the following message: cherish and enjoy family and friends while you can. God bless you all.